Welcome to the ASA podcast, where we focus on subcontractors, the construction industry, and the issues and people making an impact. The ASA podcast is brought to you by the American Subcontractors Association and the Foundation of the American Subcontractors Association. This is part 4 of our feature on ASA member benefits.
I do want to mention again, Mike, that our advocacy team is recognized in the industry. They're best in class. But an interesting thing that sort of sets ASA apart that I want everyone to know about is the Subcontractors Legal Defense Fund, the SLDF.
Yes.
And the reason I want to talk about it is it's not for when an ASA member gets in trouble and needs a lawyer. That's not what this is about. This is about when our advocacy team has success, which is often, and a bill gets passed and signed into law. That's the beginning, not the end. That's the beginning of where this comes to life. It's basically how laws get adjudicated in the courts over time. That's the important part. So what'll happen is there will be a court case in a state, let's say Texas, a subcontractor is not getting paid, there's a lawsuit. It's in our best interest, and our meaning subcontractors, everybody, the subcontractor family, every subcontractor, ASA member or not, but it's in our best interest to help that subcontractor win that case, because how laws get interpreted is basically, it creates precedent. That's how it helps over time. So what happens is, if that case in Texas gets brought to our attention, we can take it to our attorney's counsel that I mentioned, and if it fits the right, if it's appropriate, we'll have a local attorney pick up the case. They'll write basically an amicus brief, not to get too into the weeds, but basically we'll help write an amicus brief, try to help win the case. And we fund that. It takes funding. We raise money to do this subcontractors legal defense. The lawyers do it at a reduced rate, but it obviously takes money to help win these cases. On the ASA website, if you go under advocacy, there's basically all of these cases. It's broken down by state that we've been involved in, and we don't win every one of them. We win many of them. It has really moved the needle greatly over the years. It's benefited the industry. It's benefited our members more than I could ever communicate on this broadcast with you, Mike. And it really is a crown jewel of ASA. Most membership associations don't have things like this, and it's something that we brag about, and it's obviously something we fundraise for, and we should brag about it because it really is unreal. Shannon Oscar with our advocacy team works with the attorney's counsel on this, and it really has been a monumental success. So that is a benefit of being part of a family like ASA. I can tell you, and it sounds silly, but the national staff, that's a benefit. And I'm not tooting my own horn, like from our CEO, Richard Bright, me, our advocacy team, our communications team, and we'll get into our customer service team with Katie. It's a benefit to have us working for you. Just like you have staff at the chapter level who are there, the executive directors are unbelievable at the local level. Well, you have that type of representation at the national level too. We're here to help you succeed, and we take a lot of pride in that.
This is the end of part 4 of our feature on ASA member benefits.